Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the stream itself. Getting yourself started.
Emotional damage.
Of course, Johnny. But we have some shoutouts to give people while I was off. First one. And let's see here. Why is this one a little bit far away? I thought that this one was a little bit closer, but I guess not. Let's see here. Sorry, I had to move that since thought I fixed that earlier, but I guess didn't. But nonetheless, let's get ourselves started here. Well, yeah, I sort of forgot about that. So, we're getting ourselves started to the Mexico Grand Prix. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves started. And we'll be having our two drivers right now. Will we defeat Mercedes with only 2 more races remaining in the season? Will we defeat Mercedes before we end the season? Let's go on track and see if we'll make it.
Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. This is an exhilarating circuit on the Formula One calendar. We'll be sure to see plenty of battles and overtaking this weekend, especially with the help of not 1, not 2, but 3 DRS zones. It's been a virtuoso season for Red Bull, and they're about to find out if that's enough to grasp the trophy.
They're facing off against the formidable Ferrari, who won't go down without a fight.
There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One.
Yep, right now I just have this is different software than usual that I'm using, so do keep that in mind. This is not my usual streaming tools that I usually use, but at the moment, this is what I'm going to be using. So let's see here. Let's check on setup for the season. So we are going to be using the Mexico City setup. So I will be switching this to a 6.5. 13. And then 50, which is right there. 0, 8. So we're going to go on track and see if we're going to be able to get ourselves set up properly. How's everybody doing so far? Yeah, still having fun with your little alerts, aren't you? Oh well, yeah. It's always interesting to have some alerts around.
Hey, listen!
When I do switch to other games, I may end up having to do the same thing, switching what I have. At the moment, we have some. We did add some one part. What did you book for?
carriage, okay?
Yeah, all good from our side here.
Copy.
Copy that. Let's see how's our setup at the moment. I definitely wanted to see what our setup is. We're almost good with our setup. So driver 1 has theirs optimized.
Hey, listen!
So you're gonna drop the track bar. 13 by 45. Eh. We keep booping. So let's see here. We're gonna keep that set up. We're gonna go on another set of softs and
How does it feel?
Hey,
It
listen!
feels okay. Copy that.
quite a bit of them. But I do have a list of commands, as you can see on my side panel. You'll see that I have quite a bit of commands you can end typing in as well. So let's see here. My prediction is a 2.5. Put this all the way on the track bar. Bring this back a little bit. Bring this to 35. Honey. Yes.
Sounds like a spin.
See here, none of my mods are here yet, but I know they're gonna be here eventually. So we'll just see when they're gonna come in. And it looks like we're catching up. But it looks like our setup is going to need to be upgraded a bit. But how's sounds good and everything? All the sound good for you guys?
We've just had a spin.
Like I said, this is not my normal software. I'm just using this one differently. I know the echoing is, I'm not sure if that's completely gone or is still lingering still.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good, guys.
Copy that.
Five. Five. Go out on
I
track.
think that was a crash. Let's
Oh.
see what happened there. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. They've lost control.
Straight
and
into the
there's
barrier.
crash.
Just crashed right on the side. What caused them to end up losing it? Was there a technical failure? Was there a tire that blown out in the middle of that track? Now that's definitely something I didn't expect to end up happening at the timing. We're going to come out. Both teammates are going to be out side by side. And what do we have? We have a powertrain problem. Looks like the power unit of the engine is going to need to be replaced soon.
Checkered flag is now out.
So now we're going to be coming back in. Now we know we got to replace our engine. And now we got to replace everything, I guess. Looks like the front row people are having to replace their unit as well. So we're not going to be the only ones having to take a penalty from here. We're all going to be having to take penalty. And our conditions of our other parts are not very well. We're going to have to take a penalty to get ourselves a new engine to replace the one we currently have. But we're now entering the Q2. We are now having our new setup being set up. So right now we have that one. And it's still untested completely with this one. But we are looking like it's going to be a perfect setup, so. But we are going to keep ourselves to go. Yes, car 2 is going to be taking a penalty at the start of this race. So we are going to have to start further
Ready,
back
Ken?
in the field.
I think it's okay.
Green light, green light.
So we are going to be going through this. Both teammates are going to be on track with. Looks like Kevin Magnussen is going to be behind us. Hopefully no wrecks during the practice round. This is practice 2, so we're going to be trying to keep ourselves still effective by keeping our setup perfectly well. Right now we're just getting ourselves set up with it. And at the moment we just have ourselves barely setting up right now.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
None of my drivers have spun out, so that's good. So it looks like Alonso seems to be doing better than Bottas at the moment. Another just great. We gotta find out where's that good setup at. Right now, we're not getting anywhere right now with this setup. Right now, we're gonna be. Became good, then the other one becomes still great and optimal. Five, and we're just gonna turn this one all the way back up again.
How's the balance?
100%.
Well done, guys. Very good. Happy.
Nixon plays. Welcome on
Yeah,
in.
copy.
Welcome on in, Nixon. At the moment, we're just getting ourselves started into practice 2. Right now, we have Alonso on 100% setup. We have Bottas still having to struggle with his setup. So, at the moment, we are still trying to get ourselves set up at the moment. Let's see here. Strangely, I guess they must be still snoozing still. Looks like we're falling back a little bit.
Graining in all 4 tires now. Soon we need to box.
Box, 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 box.
Copy.
So what do you want? Would you want box?
Yes. We're just gonna throw in another set of softs to finish the practice round. Still have Bottas still out, P9 still. Optimizing, we're at 99%. Come on, I want that 100%. Come on. I want that. Where are we lacking at? We're still having lacking on driver 1 with the setup still. Now it's great, and now this one's optimized now. So we're going to drop the track bar down again. Moment, we are going to keep ourselves still. I'm still hopefully we can get.
Did somebody spin out there?
Oh. I'm still waiting for the 100% setup to be there. And only 2 more races left after this track. We'll see. But so far, it looks like we may end up defeating Mercedes this season.
Today, we see the culmination of the team's practice efforts translate to the all-important qualifying session. Yesterday's action gave us a fantastic taste of what is to come, and the anticipation within the paddock continues to grow. Qualifying promises to be as unrelenting as ever. Only the best, the most consistent drivers can progress from one period to the next and stand a chance of earning a place at the front of the grid. Let the competition commence.
Let's see. We're going to throw down medium style, get us close to 50 laps. Going on track, and let's see if we can get this all
Radio
out.
check.
Green
Radio
light.
check, okay? Radio check.
Okay, should be green now.
There we go. Starting on the last practice session, we'll see if we can get Bottas at 100% setup before the beginning of qualifying round. But it looks like we may end up having ourselves 100% setup, so.
The car is okay.
Keep the same.
Understood.
Here we go, 100%. Now we got both drivers at 100%. Get in there. Now we have the setup. Now we just gotta get tire wear confirmation that we got the tires confirmed, set, and locked in. And that should locked in that progress as well. let's give you two both the so since I don't think my monitors are still here, maybe. Who knows? But let's see here. But right now we got both drivers 100%. They're just getting their track and also their technical knowledge at the moment because they did put a new part into the vehicle itself before we came to this Mexico City track. So we are going to get ourselves, see if we can get ourselves all set up. So far, Alonso got 100% track knowledge. Now we're getting our technical knowledge.
Oh, we've had a spin.
So we are going to be checking on our technical knowledge. May not get it all at this time. You last quite a bit with these mediums. This may end up being a 2-stop. Because I know I've been doing a 3-stop, but if we can make it out with a 2-stop, it'll be pretty good.
Some rear graining.
iPhone. The checkered flag is now out.
Yep, checker's out.
Starting to lose grip, maybe the
You
pressure
already
is
know
getting too
that
high.
your grip is already gone.
Okay, understood.
So we'll get a 10-place penalty for the engine that we're gonna having to take during that session. So we have to take that penalty no matter what. Still, let's see, and it looks like we may end up having to do a penalty for the other engine as well, maybe. But we're gonna have to take a penalty for the engine itself because we don't have enough to be able to make it last. Because as soon as we get through the qualifying, we're probably going to end up having more problems. So I'm rather off taking a penalty right now so we can last.
Radio check.
So we are going on track to get this all set up for qualifying. And obviously we're going to try to keep ourselves in the Q2. So we're going to have them just warm up and get themselves started. Let's see if we can get ourselves at least in the Q2, giving us at least a chance to get ourselves a good time. Same compound, get them set up.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
We improve a little bit of our timing. We did end up getting ourselves into better areas. So there goes the checker flag. End of qualifying 1, and we move on to the next session. Nah, what are you doing, Mike? What are you doing, Mike?
Hey, listen.
Yes, he is. Yes, sirree. Welcome on in, Mike. Good morning to you.
I'm ready to check.
Yes, Mike. Morning to all.
Hey, listen.
Okay, we got the track all to ourselves for right now, and we're gonna get ourselves our. It looks like P7, P8, so it looks like we may end up getting our setup.
Seems to have been a lockup.
So now we go into Q3 right now because we finally qualified, but both drivers will be getting a penalty due to them having to take an extra engine for both drivers. But for me, I'm doing alright, Mike. Just getting ourselves started here.
Ready to check?
Around in these compounds. So we're gonna go ahead and get our last lap through here. Let's see if we can improve our timing, and it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to improve our time. And we're gonna be staying at the bottom of it, but remember, we do have a 10th place grid penalty for both drivers. So we'll be more likely staying in further back in the field and having to work our way back up.
It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
We didn't see any unexpected prowess from Alpine during qualifying, but they did well for themselves. Everything's still open to them for the race. Ferrari performed brilliantly during qualifying and will be very pleased with their grid positions. But the challenge for them will be to keep the momentum going during the race. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
Well, there's some serious decision making ahead for teams and the drivers as we begin the Mexican Grand Prix.
Okay, let's see. No change to the rain forecast. So let's see here. I do like that option right now. But we may end up switching it if we need to. Let's see here. I think I'll just keep everything the same, but we are going to plan with a... Reason why I'm just putting extra fuel, we're just going to go at it. We're not going to let go of the gas. So let's go on track and see if we'll be able to get through.
It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. And there's Valtteri Bottas. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. And here's Alonso, the team's second driver. They're in the back half of the pack, so they'll need to work hard if they want a podium finish.
Listen.
The teams are ready to go.
It's the Mexican.
What will happen next? We're about to find out.
Five.
At the Mexican Grand Prix.
Single red lights.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
We're in Mexico City. We're racing through. We are starting in P14 and P15.
This is good, come on.
Okay. Definitely don't want to hold Bottas and try to attack them. So we are going to keep ourselves in front of them right now. We're going to stay in front of our teammate, but our teammate is coming right behind us, trying to overtake us. But we're trying to pass Norris. We took him on curve, and we are going to keep ourselves in the inside. He's going to be on the outside. He's going to end up losing track position to us, and our teammate is also coming right behind him. Going to start overtaking Norris.
Alpine just advanced.
Will Norris be able to keep a hold of it? And it looks like he still does, but for how long is the question in hand. I think it's a good time that we should strike them right now. What do you say, or should we just end up just sitting back? Because should we end up attacking them, we'll be able to get track grounds, but in turn, our teammate's going to do the same thing to us. They may be side by side, but we got to give a take. Are we going to attack them, or should we just hold back and just let it come to us? The question in hand, we could attack, is our option one. Option two, stay back here and get with pit strategy.
DRS is enabled.
So we got now DRS an option now as well. So we'll be able to have DRS when we get through any of the three curves that we have. Both of they're both three straightaways. One in from going from turn 3 straight on through, and then we got another one through the back wall, and the other one is through the start and finish line. So there is 3 DRS zones in this location, so we are going to have 3 times chances to try to use our DRS to catch up to the front itself. So far at the moment, we're going to be holding ourselves back, still in P13. Alonso is holding back there in P15. waiting for our turn, I guess. Guess we're not gonna be doing too much tanking, but our teammate is definitely gonna try to. Now we have him behind us, so we're gonna be trying to.
This is good.
So our teammate definitely ends up overtaking Norris, and now he's right behind
That's
us.
a good overtake from Alpine.
Now we're gonna be having quite of a battle between the two of them again. At the moment, we just have being both of them side by side with each other. We gotta either push him right now. Come on, get past him. Come on. You got DRS. You have DRS to overtake him. There you go. See if you can overtake him. We get past special. And we are now right in front of him.
Well done.
His overtakes ends up failing to overtake him. Another driver has locked up their wheels, and where are they right now? In a safety car, and it looks like we got a safety car been deployed. Everybody's on conserve right now. We have a safety car ends
There's
up deployed.
contact. It's chaos on the track. Let's take a closer look. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Oh,
You can
Look at
clearly
all-
see the contact there, and that caused a lot of damage.
darn. I would be so furious with
And
that driver.
was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Safety car has been deployed. Safety car has been deployed. All drivers are being held up. So the track is now cooling down due to safety car has been deployed. So far right now, we don't need tires. We're just going to conserve our tires. It's unfortunately that Alonso did not overtake him beforehand, before the safety car. Now we're going to be behind Vettel, but we're going to be grouping up again through the start-finish line. Because no vehicles ended up getting overlapped. So we'll be having no vehicles being overtaken during this lap, during the safety car. So at the moment, we're going to be staying, pretty much sitting back here and waiting for it. Everything's on cooldown. We ended up having more excessive fuel than we want to right now. We're going to have to burn off some of this during this safety car. So next round, we're going to have to put ours on regular to burn off some of this fuel while we're under the safety car. We're pretty much starting to be a little bit on the heavier side. I was expecting no safety car during this race. But now that we have a safety car, it's going to throw our plan on fuel itself a little bit differently. So we're going to have to change it up a little bit. But Daniel Ricciardo is out in the race. Everybody on mediums and also hard compound is only one driver right now. Medium and soft compounds are out. We may end up having to change our strategy. Right now, I'm going to toss this one out for stint 3 because right now we might have a possibility of extending it a little bit more. Because right now we are just going to go by ear. Right now we're going to the straightway, so we're going to be using a little bit of fuel. So we're trying to use up a little bit of fuel, not excessive right now, because we're not at full throttle. But we are warming up the tires, still maintaining it, still.
Listen.
Safety car will be
Business.
in this lap.
Welcome on in. Welcome on in.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Okay.
It's doing all right here. Doing all right. Thanks for giving the some. So we're going to be restarting right off where we are, but now we're going to go for high push. High push.
No saving required.
Okay.
Another driver has crashed out or something. We got a yellow flag somewhere, and what do we have?
Oh, there's a spin!
And only a spin, which is not too much urgency to us.
Good job.
Alpine just advanced.
Yep, so now we're just going to keep ourselves, keep flooring it through.
Let's focus.
Come on. Alonso, come on. Don't keep losing your track position to Norris.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Doing a good job. That's going to help you.
Yep. But right now we're sitting in P10 right now with Gasly in front, Vettel behind. We are going to keep
That's a
ourselves.
good overtake from Alpine.
Overtake him. Come on, overtake Gas. because we have no DRS, the 3 DRS locations are still disabled. They're still waiting for us, but we don't have the DRS. We definitely need full throttle. And so far, it seems like Alonso seems to be starting to follow what Ocon ended up doing originally. Withholding, not full throttling. And it looks like...
DRS enable.
And he just heard that right now. We have DRS, it's now been approved by race control, so we are going to be full throttling as soon as we can. But do we need to go full out, all out, or should we just end up just waiting for them to use the 3 DRS zones to be able to catch up? We're going to see what Bottas is going to do with these locations. We're heading to the first DRS zone. Is he going to be able to get through? It looks like nope. Another driver has locked up. What driver?
That's a lockup.
Vettel ended up locking up, making Alonso get right behind, and now he's behind his teammate. So it was basically a given position. And now he's going to overtake next turn, and he makes the complete overtake itself. And is he going to keep it side by side? And then he's going to keep it, and it looks like he's going to try to keep the inside. He's going to keep that, and there he goes. He keeps that position, and that's going to be P9 for us. But the teammate is in P11, so he's going to be catching up to us. He's going to try to attack us. Again, trying to do a switch back through, and he's not going to succeed. Now it's time for Alonso to overtake. Even though we started back behind the grid, we're now catching up the other vehicles that were in front of us right now. Looks like we're going to have a little bit more difficulty because he is on his...
Good job.
There he goes. There's Alonso overtaking Gasly. Gasly's going to keep that down. I'm not sure.
Alpine just advanced.
Now both of the teammates are now right back to back, right at each other. So now we're going to be trying to overtake. The one in front of us has soft compound, so it'll be a little bit more tire wear out to them. We're going to see if we're going to be able to overtake. Still can't, he's still sitting back there. Come on. Try to get him on the outside. another driver ended up locking up. This is going to be another Haas driver that's going
Sounds
to
like
lock,
someone's locked up.
and it's going to be Kevin Magnussen that's going to lock up. Looks like Bottas is going to try to get right behind. He couldn't get on the left. And he's going to try again. Through the S. He's not going to be able to keep him front. Well, he get it during the DRS zone through the start-finish log. He got DRS. Is he going to be able to overtake before the turn? Looks like he's going to try to go in the inside, but he closed down the door on there, and he's not going to be able to overtake him. And he's going to try another shot at it, trying to get it through the next DRS zone. And he's still not closed the gap yet. He's still behind him. Finally overtakes him. He's got it now the inside. He's now going to keep that position. He's going to keep it P8. Pierce is now in front, but there he comes in. He's trying to come back at us. Is he going to get us during the DRS position? Is he going to end up using the DRS? He has DRS. He's going to go on our right-hand side. Is he going to end up overtaking us? And it looks like he is going to get it through the next curve, through the right-hand side. On our outside, it's going to be the inside at first, and it's going to be our outside. And we're going to keep that side by side again. But are we going to both get DRS going into there? He has the DRS. We do not. So we're going to give him back his position, and we're going to stay behind him. Still not going to be able to get it. Try again. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. There he is, Mr. Crazy himself. Give him the SO. Yeah, he's in here. Welcome on in, Crazy. Yep, give him the good one, that's sure. Hey there, welcome on in. Oh, that's good. Showing all the love and support. Yep. If you haven't seen Mr. Crazy, do end up seeing his stream. Amazing person. Do end up following him if you have time, because he is a good one. Do stop by when you can.
Think you were very strong out there.
Alpine just advanced.
Yes, do click on the link if possible so you can see his stream himself. So.
Hey, listen.
See here. So our strategy. What do you think about this? Let's see here. We do have him on the strategy. We do have another female.
This is good. Come on.
Yeah. Yep, he is here, so that's sure. Yes. Yep. Emotes go. Yes, that's for sure. This goes it for you.
Doing a good job. Keep pushing.
Go. We overtake him. And he took the position back.
Hey, listen.
Yep, everyone in chat, please show some of the love to the taco truck itself. Yep, team that is here, so.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Currently P9.
Looks like we're gonna be still something. Are we gonna? Where's gonna be pretty much getting right. that. Showing the love and respect and hyping it up, of course. Hyping up everybody in the chat. Yep, hyping it up to everybody.
Hey, listen.
Ugh.
Copy.
支援の火を灯すのは名もなき神の声今夜みんの空で
Full throttle, let's go.
いい子の背中は投げられた石で傷だらけ道しるべなくし手探りで近づく
Yeah. Full throttle. Yes, those are the redeems. You definitely redeemed
Yeah,
that,
take it
that's
easy.
sure.
Yeah, copy.
Someone
Things were automatically
spun
using
out.
those when you definitely use
Target.
the car.
Spotted. Target
Slow down now.
neutralized.
Copy.
And charge button on.
Copy.
And box.
Okay, box.
But yes, all those songs were made by Ice Freya herself that ended up making all these sound clips that you guys are listening to.
Hey, listen.
Well, you like those.
Box. Okay, box.
Yes, it did.
And charge button off.
You're gonna be using the hard compound.
Slow down.
Copy.
Now it's Alonso's turn to end up getting in there.
I think there's been a lockup.
.58. There goes teammate.
We can push a bit more.
Come on.
Copy.
Let's push a little bit more. Get a little bit of aggressive out of these tires a little bit.
Was that a lockup on the track?
Mick Schumacher ended up spinning out.
Hey, listen.
Manager, welcome on in. Welcome on in.
Hey,
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Yep, definitely. Let's go for it. Yep, we definitely want to get some race wins. But how we stand right now, there's only 2 more races left. And it looks like that we may end up clutching the Mercedes themselves by getting them taken. But we are only... We're at 316 out of them at 249 points. And we still have 2 more races to go, so... Doing alright, just different, using different software this time around, seeing how it goes. Because I rotate between the 2 of them, seeing if this one works better. So I'm just testing this one out, so. Seems like is everybody happy with this one, that's for sure.
hey, listen.
Snappity snap snap.
We're doing a mega job.
Alpine just advanced.
And we just overtaken our former teammate Ocon into there. Oh, you're talking to my bot. That's actually my bot.
Hey, listen.
The Night Wolf is actually my little bot that I end up having as my commands. I'm doing all right. We're just gonna get ourselves, see if we can get a better position.
Was a very good lap. Well done.
What? How did we get the fastest lap on hards? That is strange. We got the fastest lap on hards. Okay. I didn't expect to end up getting that, but I'll take it. Yeah, it looks good. That's pretty good. It's good to know that. You like it? Eh.
Hey, listen.
Then I do Vendra.
Hey, listen.
I love that everybody's here. Definitely respect everybody here. Without me paying attention, I actually see that Montez has overtaken Hamilton on the hards. Oof.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Sure, they're going to try to keep ourselves in position here. Looks like me looking over this season, it looks like for my decision, bring Bottas into the season as driver one seems to be paying off for this season. And removing Ocon, you can see he's still sitting back there. Alonso, they're just doing the same thing, just side by side with each other.
Hey, listen.
Yep, I've been hit. So we're gonna still front. Claire's just now finally entering the pits. Yes, DRS, but we're going to be held position. We're going to be in the inside, but he's going to overtake us.
What happened there?
you're slowed down a little too much.
Race
We're
is
gonna
long. No. Anyway.
right now everybody's on hard compounds. Wonder which driver would have gotten if it wasn't for it. These guys are pretty much the highest. I guess it would have been else. We're definitely not gonna bring him back. I wonder who would have been if we didn't end up choosing Bottas, I wonder. Could be 6.
Alpine just advanced.
If we wanted to last until the end with this compound, but we're going to be switching up to a faster compound soon. .32 out of 71, so estimated probably. So if we were, so it holds about 35 laps, so I guess it would be within the last few laps, at least. So probably around 60. So around 60, we will be trying to switch them up. Definitely get that. Looks like Russell's going to be taken away from us. Yes, I know. I seem to be slamming my head trying to decide what to do next. You're right, you're right, you're right. I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to think. What should I do? Because right now, we're just sitting tightly with where we're at. We're not very much got too much going on here. The only thing that we have battling against each other is just these two, Hamilton and Bottas. But so far, Bottas has a little bit of an edge over Hamilton right now. You can see there's quite a bit of space. He's leaving a lot of space. There's Pierce right up there. But so far, we're just not getting too much other than that. We're just basically sitting ducks in the middle here. There's Hamilton trying to battle us now. Try to get us through the curve.
Trying everything.
Oh boy.
It's a race position gained from Mercedes.
Yeah, you're expecting the silver arrows, then, idiot. Come on. Just gotta get in there. Why is it Alonso hasn't picked up the pace?
Pick up the pace a bit.
Copy.
Yes, that's your former teammate. You want to be in front of him, not behind him. Yeah, you don't want to be behind your former teammate, that is. Because it seems like those two seems to be having... With Alonso and Ocon, they were both teammates. Ocon was driver 2. Alonso was driver 1. I let Alonso took his position while he brought Bottas into the team. So that's the reason why.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Head down.
Copy.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Seems like we're gonna keep Hamilton behind us for quite a while. Now Hamilton's now gonna try to overtake us again. Still it's quite early still. We need F. We'll see, because I'm mostly the managing side of the manager side. I prefer taking managing the team. The driving, I'm a little bit not the best at that. I think I prefer taking my chances managing the team versus driving, because I don't know if I would be good at that. You'll see. I ended up taking pointers from another one. Wolfman himself, he ended up telling me some tips to get through.
Red.
I was basically trying to figure it out myself. So I can't take all the credit for that.
Mercedes moved up a place.
though. Let's see here. 122. Yep, that's true. I don't do the driving. I prefer letting the drivers do themselves. And I try to manage them, basically. Like himself, he prefers to end up doing the driving himself and managing. I prefer doing the managing side of things. I I prefer sticking to the manager side of things. I prefer not doing the driver, and if I do end up having to drive, I don't know if it would be the best.
Listen.
You need that agency emote, boys.
You're doing a very good job.
Oh yeah, you just reminded me. Sort of forgot tonight.
Alpine just advanced.
Forgot mine was not even turned on.
Hey,
How did I forget mine? I forgot mine wasn't even on. Thanks for mine. You definitely need to exchange, that's for sure. One emote for another emote. One emote for another emote trade. I wonder if it would have been that easily. Promise, goody. Oh, goody. Well,
Seems to have been a lockup.
hey, listen.
no, it was a matter of time before somebody took that, and it looks like Leclerc ended up taking that quick spot. Do you?
Hey, listen.
We're just going to switch back between those two.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
So Mercedes and Malta seems to be going side by side. Both drivers are slightly complaining about overheating their tires.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
Hey, listen.
Yep, you two definitely need to get with each other to end up making sure you get that.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Maybe. Mike did try it, but it wasn't working for him. Yes, definitely. Get with him to get that. Oh, we'll see. Haven't got that yet, so. Let's see here. Mouse position because of the slow moving vehicle.
It's a race position gained from Mercedes.
First Mercedes would take it over from me.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Ooh. What's this at? Okay, we end up having two. Just went on. Guess my bot didn't get off. Huh? Didn't mind if my bot didn't go off. Huh? Okay. No, so two more. So it looks like, let's see who got the sketch. Got it as well as Toucan got it. Looks like two community. Looks like the community got two subs. So thanks to the person who did that. You are supporting this community itself. Thank you so much for those two gift subs to them. Thanks so much. I reckon. All right, Johnny.
Listen.
Oh. Still staying up. Let's see here if we end up with strategy. Let's see what our strategy's saying right now. Looks like we could make it to the end, but I'm wanting to change tires to be able to get us on the fastest one. I'm probably going to do it on lap 60 and just fire it at the end. 'Cause it looks like we could hold our own with this compound. Well, it looks like Hamilton's trying to get away from us, but we're going to get ourselves. We still got another 20, quite a few laps still, before we throw on the softest compound to be able to go. The little dancing emote. Go. Good strategy set up. So we are going to try to stick with the strategy that I now came up with. So we're going to end up doing a lap 60. Montez, Alonso the lap before. So in case something happens, Alonso can actually get up there. Seems like my alerts didn't go off on this one, so I definitely got to work on that one. this up a bit.
We can push a bit more.
Yeah, we've been cooling down quite a bit.
Push a
but
bit more.
Copy.
push a little bit more. Because in about 10 laps, we're going to be switching to mode soft. So we want to use this. We want them to start using these tires a little bit more. So Russell's in the pits now, and is he going to end up switching to medium, soft? What is he going to come out with? Is he going to end up going by our strategy, or is he going to be going on to the secondary plan that I was thinking of, using softs, or is he going to go ahead and do his own strategy by going in there? And Ocon goes into the pits. Now it's going to be a questionable. What are they going to come out with? They're going to come out on medium compounds. Interesting. So one of them's going to be doing the secondary, different kind of strategy than expected. And there he goes. What's that? Hamilton is in the grass, I think. Hamilton has
He's locked
ran.
up and gone straight on.
Hamilton has went wide. And he lost his track position. Now he's trying to catch up and letting us get in front. Johnny, yeah. Question of Lou.
Listen.
Nevada Heat. Let's see. Nevada Heat, welcome on in. First time chatter. You have a ton of fuel on the engine. Why are you using? Well, at the timing, we had a safety car and ended up putting us more further back and making us use less. So we had way too much fuel in the vehicle because we had a safety car that ended up putting us much more fuel than we wanted to have in the vehicle. So that's the reason why we have way too much fuel, because we have safety car to basically pull us back. So, but yeah, welcome on in, Nevada Heat. Yes, wish I could. Yeah, the safety car really tossed me with quite a bit of fuel, and I did not expect to have safety car at the timing. Safety car did come out earlier in the race, so the events. Yeah, safety car on lap 5. Thanks for the follow itself, Nevada Heat. Thanks so much for the follow.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
But how are things going for you, Nevada Heat? Well, we're in season 1. We are going to be switching over to a different team at the end of the season. The goal is, if we get to defeat Mercedes this season, we'll go into a higher team next season. So right now, we went from Team Haas, which was pretty bad at the time. So, and right now, this is where we're standing on our We are right here, Alpine, defeating Mercedes. If we get to defeat Mercedes this season, we'll be going to a higher team next season. So yes, we are still season 1 still. My season with Team Haas was pretty bad that I couldn't continue with that one. It was pretty bad. Alpine, I seem to be doing a much more better. You can see we are already defeating Mercedes so far, but we still have 2 more races still left before we close the doors on season 1 for Alpine. And we will be doing a higher team next season. But we haven't discussed on the higher team, but it
Mercedes moved up a place.
like we may end up going to Red Bull for next season if we end up keeping this up by keeping Mercedes behind. Flip over the Ferraris up there. So they are using the medium aggression. We are going to do the high aggression. I'm dancing right off. Season 3 currently. Oh, so you got in 2 years. Mine, I wasn't getting anywhere. I was basically dead in water. Mine and team has. I had Magnussen. If it wasn't Magnussen, it's Schumacher. I had both drivers did the Mercedes basically knocked teammate each other out. So I was basically done with them. I got tired of them just screwing up and we couldn't do it. We were spending more on getting parts for the vehicle where I couldn't keep doing any development, almost some research on Team Haas. I was basically falling backwards instead of forwards. I couldn't proceed with anything else. So I couldn't do too much other than just...
Yeah, take it easy.
Okay.
I was basically rolling backwards instead of forwards.
Slow down now.
Understood.
But if I didn't have that problem, we were producing as quick as how.
Sounds like a spin.
If we would have had the same progression right here, I would have been more than happy to stay with Team Haas. But they were just, I was not getting anywhere with them. So I signed up with Alpine, and you can see we're pretty much defeating Mercedes this season. And after this season, we're going to be going to a higher team, and we're going to see if we're going to proceed and beat for next season. That's our goal that we are going to do, is to be top it all. And it will be my first time controlling a higher team. I've been with these low-end teams. This will be a first time doing the higher teams. I have not do very much of higher teams myself. So it'll be definitely different, that's for sure. Well, I couldn't sign anybody on Team Haas. They were not wanting us. They didn't want to get even nearby us. They just did. Nobody wanted to sign with us. So we just kept ourselves back and just deal with what we have. But we were doing lots of repairs, a lot of damage that we were doing. We lost multiple underbodies, front wing, rear wing. We had to even start using components that we had beforehand, which was not ideal that I wanted to do, but we had to use it since that's what we had at the timing. Because production of doing any improvements ended up being pretty much a grind to a halt because I couldn't get anything done for them. When I put research, and all of a sudden we just lost it. Yes, ouch, because I couldn't afford to get any new components or rebuild the new ones or make even emergency components. Because as soon as I started making components for the new one, I couldn't get it on the car because, like, if I get a new component, it's done before the race. But all of a sudden, they just destroy it. Like, I had Magnussen, had the new front wing. All of a sudden, he just destroyed it just as we got it. And no spare ones at the timing. So we had to use what we had left. So we didn't have too much to use with that. Wish I wouldn't be having to use old components. Mid-season, I stopped making new parts, and next year's. Well, I couldn't even put research on the table yet at the timing. Because at the timing, they were going to reset a whole bunch of stuff that it was like, really? They were going to change this, change that. That I was having to redo all my stuff. I couldn't even get into next season because we didn't have enough. Then most of their contracts, I ended up having a lot of them that they were ending their contracts. So I need new funds for the team, but I didn't have enough funds to replace them.
Box.
Okay, box.
Yes, it is.
Listen. Listen.
Let's see, who's your reserve driver? It's currently we didn't sign up anybody for the next season for a reserve driver at the moment. Because if we're going to hire a team, a reserve driver, I may not want to do anything right off. So I haven't even thought about that yet. I'm just keeping what I have.
Okay, pit lane.
Copy.
should grab. Oscar? Probably. We'll see because I haven't even looked at the market yet. Because so far at the moment, if I'm going to another team, I haven't even thought about getting another driver myself, so.
We can push more.
Okay, copy.
Head down. Yeah, copy. That's one.
Hey. Have you watched any of... That might be interesting. I haven't really looked into other channels really into this. I'm just enjoying this as for fun. This is just for fun. It's not really a full, like a full seriousness. I'm just enjoying this thing as for the thrill, fun of it, to see if I could do it. You could say that I'm trying to enjoy what I have here, trying to see if I can actually make some pretty good progression with it, so. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just enjoying it. It's not really real seriousness. Try to get all the stuff. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the thrill of this. This is a very much, I enjoy managing the teams. But I've been with the bottom team, like I was saying. I will be pretty much going to try next season with a top team and see how I fare against them. Because so far, it looks like that I will be switching over to a Red Bull Racing if I can defeat Mercedes this season, which it looks like in the points, we are going to be getting it.
You're in a good place.
Yeah, well, come on in.
That's some
So
more
let's
ground
say.
gained for Alpine.
Mine's splitter? Mine's split or something? Hopefully my stuff is still running properly. Definitely going to be double checking if this software is worth for me, or I'm going to be probably using my other one. We'll see. Because if this one, there we go, fastest lap we got. Nearing the end. We're nearing the end. Bottas, this is the person that you ended up replacing. Are you gonna overtake him? Oh, Johnny, really? It's always something for you. Something always happens to you. 7, that's P7 for us. We move up against Ocon. But it looks like the Mercedes,
Alpine just advanced.
both of the silver arrows are way up front there.
8 laps to go. 8 laps.
It looks like we're going to have Bottas that's going to sit tightly in P7. Unless we could catch up to them real quickly, which they are. Hamilton is tough to pass. Not so badly on mine. He seems to be... He's been battling Bottas quite a bit, I noticed. So...
Slow down. Copy.
So Hamilton's been just sliding over, just letting us go by. But so far, he's been battling Bottas for the most times. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see, is this Hamilton almost blocked you as well? That'll be something. Let's see here. Let me check my. Says things are going good. But yeah, I do try. Hamilton doesn't block me as much with Bottas, but Alonso, he pretty much barrier against Alonso. Because he would have been the first driver for us, but he's now the second driver. So, it's not the same as it was before, so. Let's see. Is my bit rate all right? May have to do a review of the content right now. Six laps to go, 6 laps to go. So we are going to end up doing at the 6th marker of that. Yeah, having those smooth swings again. my intervals. I'm all right off some. Alrighty, Johnny. I got him double checking. Something's not right. I think I may end up having to go back to my other software, probably. My setting says things are fine, but so far it doesn't seem like I'm all too with that. Not really happy with this one. 4 to go. What? Well, both of them ended up getting that.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Slow down now.
Copy that.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
Next time by, we are going to go for full throttle next time by because we are in the last 2 closing laps. So I'm just going to charge up the batteries and then we're going to go for another full-on assault. And leave it to the drivers and that's it. Torch those tires to finish, that's what they were made for. Of course. That's what I'm going to do. And right now, let's go for it, guys. Let's go for another attack, shall we? Give me another attack, guys. Let's have another attack, guys. Come on. Hype it up.
Push more.
Copy.
Is that a lockup?
Listen.
It's on cooldown. You know the command for the attack itself.
Energy if you need it.
Okay, copy.
There we go, guys. Let's go for it.
been a crash. Let's take a look at the replay. All
No.
eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. That crash is terrible news
Oh.
for the team.
He wrecked right on the side there. He went over the line, and Magnussen just
That's
pretty much
Leclerc.
finished off.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Yep. And we obviously know who we're going to, so.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
But we are going to take ourselves right here. We got P6. I'll take that. So, got P8.
Alpine just advanced.
We finished right in front of Ocon. Automatically get in front of him, beating him right on the spot. Right at the marker, he automatically got right in front of him. So we automatically got ourselves, instead of a P9, we got a P8 for Alonso.
Well done.
And
Good
we
drive.
got ourselves.
And P1, wait 5 seconds, and P0.
Listen.
Yes, I know. I'm having trouble trying to keep up with them. But my goal for this season is to defeat Mercedes, and that's the goal we're doing. We're not after the Ferrari. We're not after for Red Bull. We're just here trying to defeat Mercedes so we can actually get next season for a Red Bull's seating spot.
This is a decent enough result here from Valtteri Bottas. This wasn't bad at all from Alpine. Now the question is, how can they make it better next time?
There
Yeah.
will definitely be some lessons to learn for them, but this was solid work.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
Coming up in the next round is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix as we head to Brazil. Join us next time at Interlagos.
We're down to the last two races, and if we defeat Mercedes, we're going to be going to the next one. Of course, these two are both fighting, but you can see here, we're trying to. Upgraded, so we got much more weather data for us. But you know what time it is, people. It's time. But thanks so much, you guys, for joining me here on this episode here. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thanks for your follows, your subs, and thanks so much for all of you being here with me on this episode here. Do stay for the raid because we are going to end up raiding to the next one. So, but thanks so much, guys, for joining me here. It means a lot that you guys are here with me, enjoying the games that I play, enjoying the group that we are in this community here. Thanks so much for joining me here. So, I want to thank you guys so much, guys. It means a lot. And now, it's time to end it right here. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.